What's good, fam? It's Felicia Renee, and I'm about to do a quick makeup beat. Get ready with me because I have some errands to run for my trip that's happening tomorrow. I'm going out of town for my birthday weekend, so I gotta beat this face a little bit, and it's pretty much gonna be a get ready with me with no foundation. Concealer, a little BB cream with some SPF. My face is already prepped. I cleansed my face, moisturized. Now it's time to get this face done so I can head on out and do my errands before I gotta pick up the little one. So first off, we're gonna start with my Milk Hydro Pro Primer. You can see that. And I usually do 1 or 2 pumps. And I put it on the back of my hand, just like that. And I pat and glide. Pat and glide. And I usually try to get all over my face and mainly my problem areas, which is my T-zone, forehead, nose, and under eyes. I usually don't have problems near my mouth, but sometimes it can break away. The makeup can separate if I haven't set it correctly, or if it's just really a hot day and nothing will prevent the oils to separate the foundation. But again, I'm not using foundation today. I'm using SPF, concealer, and mainly powder. So now that that's all done, I'm gonna use Beauty Blender, already wet, and Black Radiance BB cream in the color Chocolate. And usually most people tell me, oh, just let the primer sit for a little bit, then go on with your foundation and concealers, powders, and all that extra stuff. I ain't got that type of time. And this is just for running errands today. And I haven't done my makeup in a long time. So she needs a little bit extra coverage and love. And that was actually 2 pumps of that. And I'm gonna bend and bounce. And I technically use the pointed end for more control, because I feel like if I use the butt end, it doesn't give me as much coverage and blending it out as I want to. And that was 2. I'm gonna do 1 more because again, I'm gonna slightly conceal some of those blemishes and dark marks, mainly around this 5 head, under eye, and cheek area. Now this is not to have a full coverage, but it's something light so I can, you know, feel my best. Because sometimes you need to put your war paint on to feel your best. And I think that's all I'm gonna use for now. Because what I'm about to do is use concealer. I'm about to use Fenty Beauty concealer, and it's a Pro Filter concealer. And I think I'm in shade 420. And then I'm gonna use the Uma Beauty Woke concealer underneath my eyes. I'm sorry, Stay Woke concealer, and I think I'm shade Bronze Venus T3. So 1, 2, 3, 3. Little crown, jawline. 1 more dip, jawline. I'm gonna wet my sponge again. I got like a bowl of water, or I'm in my bathroom, so got my sink full of water. And I'm gonna use the booty end of the Beauty Blender and blend the forehead out. And again, this is not to do full coverage, but something light, because I have hyperpigmentation, a couple of dark spots, and just want to at least try to give my skin an even tone. And blend that out. And I think I may do one more pass of Fenty. And go across my nose, or up my nose, and blend that out. Just a quick, easy, get ready with me. Nothing too crazy, just running errands. And blend that out. And I use the lighter color from Woke, Uma Beauty Woke concealer underneath my eyes, just to highlight. Not a lot, just a little, to give me a little bit of lift and make sure that I am woke, because I didn't sleep that much last night. Head was on fire. All right. Not too bad. Come a little bit closer. This is how the face is looking so far. So what I'm getting now is my Beauty Bakery setting powder in the color Translucent. Now, I just want to set this for the time being, and then I'll dust it off later and do a little bit bronzing and contouring with my Fenty powder, Fenty setting powder / bronzer. All right, so I dipped. It's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna tap off the excess. Tap, 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 and I'll pat that on underneath my eye. Just so it won't move and go nowhere. Tap again. Tap, tap, tap. And do the opposite side. Pat and move. Pat, blend, move. Pat, blend, move. And then lastly, the butt of the Beauty Blender. And I think this technique that I'm doing is called baking, but I really don't need to bake because I didn't put that much on of my SPF and my concealer, but might as well. I mean, I'm going to be out in that heat for a good couple of hours, and I don't want none of that concealer or SPF to be moving and I look all a hot mess. All right, let's blend it in. Next step is to focus on eyebrows and eyes. I'm going to use for my eyes is just eyeliner. And I think just for today, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Perversion, which is a pretty much black eyeliner. And I'm going to do my waterline and my upper lid. Alright. Pencil here, no liner. Liner there, no liner. Do the other one. Okay. Liner, no liner. And that's just the waterline. And I'm about to do top part now. Alright. And to clean that up, because it's a little bit non-symmetrical right now, I'm going to use my eyeliner brush and just clean up the lines, sort of fixing mistakes and try to blend it in. Seamlessly. Alright, that's how that looks. And now it's time for my Benefit Bang Girl mascara. I said Benefit Bang Girl. Bad Girl Bang Benefit Mascara. And I'm going to do the bottom and top lashes. And of course, this is the mini size because I don't buy a full size of anything now unless I know I'm going to like it. And I do like this. It's just sometimes if I don't use it as often, that the mascara stays clumped on inside the brushes or the bristles. And I'm just like, I'm really not feeling that. And I always have to like dip in, pull out, dip in, pull out, and get the excess off. But actually, I do like it. So I may invest in the full size, but the mini works just fine for me. Plus, I'm frugal. And so although my brows need to be done. All I'm doing is just filling them in because on this side it seems a little bit more fuller than this side. So I'm just going to fill them in and then use, I thought I had my Anastasia brow gel, but I don't. So I'm just going to use the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit, and I'm using color 5. So I'm using spoolie first to fluff my brushes and sculpt them the way I want to first, which I know that's probably backwards, but I'm not a pro at this. I'm getting better with time. Fluff, 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 sculpt. And then I usually go from the bottom out. And then top out. And fill them in into the shape and fullness that I want them to be. That's one brow. And this one, left side is a little tricky. And bottom out. And then top out. Try to fill them in. And then keep on filling. Try to use light motions and not being so rough. Go back to this side. Do the same thing. Light motions. Try not to be so rough. And there goes my brows. And then I'll do one more sweep of the spoolie to try to fill in what I messed up and sculpt. Fill in where I messed up. And sculpt. There goes my brows. Alright. So now that that's all done and it seems like my powder has already did its job because I look kind of patchy and light and ghostly, what I'm about to do is I'm about to get my Fenty bronzer and my Too Faced bronzer in chocolate and try to tone this all down. So again, I use Fenty bronzer and I'm using Caramel Cutie, and I'm going to use a little bit of the Chocolate Soleil by Too Faced. And I don't usually get the full size unless I like it, so I'm trying the mini. So I have my oval brush. Swirl, swirl, swirl. It's probably a little bit too much, but it'll do for now. And sort of contour and get the color that I want first. Get on my forehead, my cheek area. Do that again. Sort of slightly contour, add a little bit color, and go to the outer shape of my face, just to make that a little bit more seamless. And right now, I'm brushing that powder off. This is just a Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. and you can see that it has been used and loved a lot. And so now, since I used Fenty already, I'm going to use the Chocolate Matte Too Faced bronzer. Dip that in my blending brush, or use my blending brush to get it, and just add a little bit of powder on my cheek area, underneath my eyes. Again, probably don't need that much, but I feel like I look a little pale. And then hit some of the forehead, eyebrow, and again. Last couple of steps, I'm going to use my Sephora lipstick, and I think I'm using shade 51, which is this beautiful gold color. And I don't use liner really, so I'm just gonna go in and just go back and forth. Go over. And I feel like I still look ashy, so I'm about to use some of my Lori, I don't know how to say this chick's names, Laura Mercier translucent medium deep powder. Usually I do that step first, and then the concealer, and then powders, and then the bronzers. But it's not gonna hurt to put a base on top of this using Still Wet Beauty Sponge, dab, just to add a little bit more color and warmth to my face. Because I'm pressing this in, press, 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 press. Again, mainly my problem areas. Press, press, press. Dip again, dip again. I'm tapping the excess off, and I'm hitting the forehead area. Press this all in, because I feel like a little bit ashy because I use the translucent Beauty Bakery powder, when I should have went to the Laura Mercier translucent medium deep, but I couldn't find it until I realized that it was in my other beauty bag. And now that's done, I'm about to use the last little bit of my Maria Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. If it would work. There we go. On my last leg. There we go. All over. Oof. Get my damp beauty sponge and blend that in. Just pack it in. Even over the eye. because I go in with that spray all over. Pat, pat, pat. Lastly, I want a little bit of shine, a little bit of highlight, and I'm going to use the cinnamon matchstick in the mini size because I don't do anything or buy anything makeup related unless I get the mini first, see how I like it, and then I get the full one, the actual size, because I'm frugal with my money. Across the lip. Blend it with my finger. Hit the nose. Blend with my finger. Hit the cheek area. Now blend again. Blend and over my forehead. So when that light hits it, all you see is shining, shining, shining. Look at that glow. And then got a little makeup on my hands, so I'm gonna wash that off and then style my hair. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a part to the side always makes the look more snatched and flawless than having a straight part down the middle. And there she go. Done.